And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Moments away, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Atlanta Hawks. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. On the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. We'll take a look at the Hawks. Winding things down this season, they're in that all-important 9th position within striking distance of a playoff spot. And, of course, there's the 76ers, 2 spots down.
And right now for the Hawks, they had much bigger things in mind when the season started. They didn't think of themselves as a middle-of-the-road club, but right now that's where they are.
Yeah, they wanted to accomplish more this season, but things haven't quite worked out. Some bad breaks along the way.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Daniels out there with Trae Young. Then there's George Niang. Then there's Reza Shea. And it's Okongwu in at the 5, patrolling the paint. And for Philadelphia, Oubre out there with Edwards. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Embiid in at the 5. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Here's Embiid following the basket by Trae Young. Wow. Reza Shea at the elbow. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Last outing for Atlanta, it was a loss to the Knicks in New York.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
Yeah, those opposing crowds can put you off balance at the stripe. But you got to block out the noise and make those free throws.
Pass to Reza Shea. Back to Young. Launches it. It's good from long range. Young's got 5 points so far.
Well, Young's got the green light off the catch there and everywhere else.
Here's George. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. So here we are, Stan, with the trade deadline in the rearview mirror. It's come and gone. Some players are definitely, don't you think, breathing a sigh of relief?
Kevin, it was my favorite day of the season, the day after the trade deadline, because players get distracted by all the rumors. Now they can get back to focusing on basketball, and everybody knows now this is our team going forward. Flashing his athleticism there. I like when Daniels goes right at the rim.
Maxey passes to George. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Kicks it out to Maxey. A three-pointer is right on target. He's got 5.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
Back to Young. Pass to Okongwu. Missed inside.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Edwards finds George. And it's George finishing it off.
Holding nothing back there. George gives the dunk his all.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Pass to Daniels. Niang with the ball. Young inside. He's covered by Maxey. Young, no good.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
And making his 3rd All-Star appearance last season, Trae Young, a guy who is filled with so much skill in elite play.
Well, look, Trae Young may be as much fun to watch, Kevin, as any player in this league. With his quickness, with his shooting range, and he has as creative a passer as anyone I have ever seen.
He is fun to watch, isn't he?
He really is.
The 76ers leading by 3. Right side, George. Oubre on the wing. He's covered by Daniels. Embiid, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Down he goes. Nice one there from Niang.
Yeah, you're not going to find too many floor generals better than Young.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
I caught up with Coach Nick Nurse. Now, I asked him about trying to slow down Trae Young, and the coach said you have to get the ball out of his hands. He can hurt you with the pass and with his shot. I'm not going to be surprised if you see them blitzing and doubling him a good portion of the game. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Yabusele, he's checked in for Embiid. LeVert's checked in for the Hawks.
Maxey really just does everything for his team. A selfless young player.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Okay, with this break, let's run down the point guards, the most assists in the league in the past 10 games. Trae Young on top.
And he's been doing everything you want from that position, getting everyone involved, making sure the defense has to worry about all 5 guys on the court.
Pass to Okongwu.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Philadelphia.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
Now, here's Maxey. He's got 8, and yes, it's good.
Well, he obviously came in ready to play, already hitting 4 of his first 5 shots.
And there's Daniels. That's good on the assist by LeVert. Daniels has got his second bucket. Edwards inside. He's covered by Daniels. Maxey looking it over. They swipe it. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
We'll credit the quick hands of Dyson Daniels. He gets the steal that gets them out on the break.
Here's Edwards. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Hawks have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. You know, these last few years, Stan, Atlanta has been outstanding on the offensive end. But boy, have they struggled on defense.
Yeah, and I just don't know if they can go to where they want to go unless they can just develop at least an average defense, and they haven't even been close to that.
And I know we've not seen a champion who is only one or the other. I mean, you've got to be a little bit of both, correct?
Yeah, Kevin, most of our champions, as you know, have been in the top 10 in both offensive and defensive.
Here's Yabusele. Still without a basket. George with the bucket.
And with his strength, George is not your average swing player. He can get his in the paint.
Here's Young. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Pulls it from 20. George, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Good work there as it goes.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
Here's Maxey. Karis LeVert making his last shot. And here's Maxey. 10 points for him. Here's George. Lays it up and banks it in. George has got 7 points in the game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here, it is eye-opening.
Young pass to Niang. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. The Hawks have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for Kelly Oubre. Gordon comes in for Edwards. Quentin Grimes is checked in for George. And Kyle Lowry subbed in for Maxey. Then for the Hawks, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Reza Shea is coming in for Daniel. And Wallace subbed in for Trae Young. Here's LeVert. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And that one misses. Now Embiid. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. It's Atlanta up 2. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
Abusele out there with Gordon. Then there's Lowry. Then there's Embiid. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Three-pointer. That one's
Boah,
in.
Alter, wie hat er den gemacht? Holy shit.
I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Here's LeVert. 20 points for him last game against the Knicks in New York. For three. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot three.
Oh, tricky shot for LeVert. Defense is all over him, but he draws a foul on that attempt.
And he's good on the second. And as a coach, what were some of your favorite parts, Stan, of life on the road?
Well, Kevin, we get treated really well on the road in the NBA. I mean, you travel on great charters. People take care of your bags. We stay in great hotels. But my favorite part of being on the road was when we were on our way home. Easier to win at home, family at home. That was the favorite part.
How about the bonding experience that a lot of coaches talk about when you're out there kind of alone against the forces, just you and your team?
Well, I definitely think players bond on trips like that because they're not going in different directions. They team to spend time together. I don't think any of them ever wanted to spend time with me.
Down low, and Capella sends it back.
Well, you can't take those kind of shots around a shot blocker like Capella. You're just playing with fire at that point.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embiid talks about leading his team. He said, I've been guarded so many different ways. I feel like I've seen everything, and I know how to attack everything. For me, it's all about how do I bring everyone along with me. You can't win alone. It's just about playing together and involving everybody. Kevin?
And you've got to involve everybody. All right, D.A., thanks. A crossover, nifty move. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
Yeah, what we saw in that game and what you see around the league is a questionable dependency on the triple.
That shot, the three, is very volatile. On games when it's falling, you can beat anyone. But when you're leaning on it and you go cold, tough sledding.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks break, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21. That was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
Lowry, good.
Absorbs the bump to get the finish. Lowry determined there inside.
LeVert with it. 11 points in the game. And it's Kyle Lowry with the rebound. The 76ers trail by 6. Shot by Grimes. No good. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Here's Ricochet. And the dunk by Ricochet.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
The offensive rebound. Wallace right side. Three-pointer, LeVert. It's hauled in by Gordon.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Driving in. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he's shooting his free throws to the tune of 75% this season. Fairly standard numbers. And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
And that one's good. Ricochet.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
6 feet out. For 3, Oubre buries it from three-point range. Oubre's got his second bucket of the night.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Young from deep three-point range. And they recover it. And Okongwu slams it in.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of them.
Clock at 6. Young with the steal. Takes it inside, and that one's good. Daniels.
Well, Daniels has good length, so this close in, he can use that to his advantage.
We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
Drummond's checked in for the 76ers. Young, good.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Here's Edwards. Outside for George. Launches a 3. And it's Ricochet with the rebound. The Hawks leading by 12. It's stolen by Edwards. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. Drummond dishes to Oubre. Another shot. Pass to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 from George. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Here's Oubre. Second chance shot. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his first foul.
Third team foul.
There's 31 seconds left in the first half of the game.
Well, Daniels is a tall guard. He can get up with the best of them.
The 76ers trail by 12. Outside for George. Cranes it from beyond the arc. George has got 10 points.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
It's his first trip to the line.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Yeah, and you know, Young gets to the line as much as any small guard.
Philadelphia's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Outside for George. Edwards passes to George. Offline with his 3. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their lead is where it is. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Hey folks, halftime here, and it's been the Trae Young show through the first half.
His selections is touch phenomenal. It's the kind of shooting night some people dream about, except for me. He's doing it in real life. You know what I mean, Ernie?
Yeah, I do. Efficient, effective, and making it look effortless.
Effortless.
And now here's something that's... Thanks for spending halftime.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. One of the stories here, guys, Karis LeVert getting it done today.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. We've got Daniels. Shea is out there with George Niang. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Okongwu in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Edwards against Young. Inside. Over Edwards. Edwards with the block. Oubre kicks to Edwards. Off target with his three. The Hawks leading by 8. Young outside. Now Shea off target with the open look.
I don't know what happened there. About as easy an attempt as you could possibly ask for.
You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
Pass to Okongwu. Here's Young. Takes a three. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
Yeah, they get one to fall. Now 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Embiid against Okongwu. Edwards kicks to Maxey. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Maxey's got 5 points in the quarter.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And looking now at the numbers for Tyrese Maxey, over the last month, he has been spectacular. He's around 31 points per game, 6 assists and 3 rebounds. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
Yeah, he's the kind of guy that makes life easier for his teammates. He demands so much defensive attention.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Pass to Shea. Niang kicks to Daniels. Here's Okongwu. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Okongwu's now got 6.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Maxey into the lane. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Offensively, Maxey can be such a problem. He attacks you with that relentless energy.
Pass to Daniel. Here's Young. And again, it's Atlanta.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And it's denied. Edwards dishes to Embiid. Tries again. 3-pointer. That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut down to 6 in the bucket from Edwards.
Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down.
Niang passes to Okongwu. Okongwu controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Hawks lead by 8.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Maxey kicks to George. Lets a floater go. Oubre, good. He's got 9.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Young against Maxey. And Young, here we go, scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession. Look, if I'm one of his teammates, I just keep getting him the ball. He has been lights out.
This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
George passes to Maxey. And it's Rizachet with the rebound. Rizachet has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Daniels, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Here's Maxey, and it's a great finish!
Oh, my gosh.
Incredible, the lift off the floor, the creativity in the air. Highlight real effort there by Maxey.
Yabusele, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And then for Atlanta, Mann's checked in for Rizachet. Karis LeVert comes in for Dyson Daniels. And Wallace subbed in for Young. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. The Hawks making a switch here. Gay's checked in. Kicks it out to Maxey. Outside Edwards. No good on the 3. The Hawks leading by 7. From 11 feet away. And misses it off the right side of the rim. 1:39 left in the third quarter. Here's George. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
And it's really hard to knock George off his balance. He's just so long and strong. Nice take there.
And LeVert, here we go. And that one drops. LeVert's got 14.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pep.
Maxey kicks to Edwards. Mann with it. Maxey covering. Here's LeVert. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
And he may be in his 30s, but Paul George still has got a lot of balance.
George against LeVert. The rebound by Yabusele. The 76ers trail by 5. Outside, George. Here's Maxey. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists in the game. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Wallace. To the middle. He's looking for Okongwu and finds him.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Maxey.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Embiid, Abusele out there with Gordon, then there's Lowry, and it's Grimes in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys. Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Hawks shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Atlanta now. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Capella with a screen on Gordon. Wallace outside. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. 6 points for Wallace.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
Lowry finds Embiid. Outside Gordon. Outside Lowry. Just 5 on the clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his second.
Well, there's the craftiness of Lowry. He's always excelled at drawing fouls.
And the 76ers making a change here. George is checked in, and a change for the Hawks. Barlow's checked in. The Hawks leading. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Gordon's checked in for Kyle Lowry. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. Now, he emphasized it's anybody's game right now. He told his guys to focus on finishing the task at hand and not to get distracted. He wants them to go out there and play with authority. Kevin?
Thank you, David. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Man, guarded by Embiid. Back to Man. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Trae Young, he's checked in for Wallace. Young inside. He's against Gordon. And Embiid with the block. Here's Abusele, defended by Man.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another. And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels him.
Daniels, no good. Philadelphia's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Embiid, the pass to Gordon. Here's Yabusele. He's covered by Daniels. To take the lead. Fires from deep. Another miss by Philadelphia. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. They lead by 1. Aston Yang. Young outside. Okongwu with the screen for Young. Perfect on the shot. Swishes it through. Young's got 19 points.
Yeah, and we've come to expect this from Young. He fills it up in so many different ways.
Atlanta making a switch here. Reza Shea checked in. Philadelphia's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Here's Maxey. In the corner, it's Oubre. Niang with the ball. Now defended by Oubre. And here's Daniels. Young inside. He's covered by Maxey. A nice shot by Young. And now a 5-point Hawks lead. The 76ers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. And slam dunk by Maxey.
So poised in these situations. Love seeing Maxey rise to the occasion and knock that one down.
On the wing, Daniels, defended by George. Hawks passing it around. Reza Shea. No good from outside.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
That one falls. Now just a 1-point Atlanta lead.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
Young pass to Daniels. Niang with the ball. Here's Daniels. Here's Young. Rebound by the 76ers. George has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now, here's Maxey. He's covered by Daniels. The Hawks have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. A nice shot by Young.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
Here is Daniels, defended by George. And that one drops for him. And the Hawks lead by 6.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
To the paint. Here's Niang. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. For 3, Oubre. It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
Young against George. Lets it go with the 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid with it. Pass to Maxey. Outside for George. George double team. Outside Edwards. Here's Maxey. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Then they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his second personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Shooting for Atlanta.
Second one is good, and both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
A very successful visit to the line for him. Now this is a 2-possession game.
20 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now we've got the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
And he just garnered a little bit more insurance there. Very confident that he's able to go up and knock those down.
Put your hands together for your Philadelphia 76ers TNT.
16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Knocks down the 3.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
And that'll just about do it. Coming through at the line in a big spot.
Connects from downtown.
Well, you love a quick 3 points up the inbound. That's about as good as it gets from out of bounds.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
2 shots.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. It's up a 3. That one, no good. And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. Thank you for that, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter, David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. See you next time.
I'm the Tupac of my borough. We had to get it, we had to hustle. Couldn't just sit and watch our family struggle. See me outside, they had to be muscle. I'm from a city that nobody trusts. You get money, so even your haters will love you. This for my city, this for my city, this for the town, this for the town, this for the win, this for the win, this for the crown, this for the crown, this for my homies and brothers. They know that I love them. I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you better my city. I promise, I'll show you around. This for my city, 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 this for my homies and brothers. They know that I love them. I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you gun in my city. I promise, I'll show you around. This for my city, this for my city, this for the that live in my city. This is for Ricky. Soon as you step in the city, you notice who rep in the city. Stay in my city. Never do play with my city, cause that ain't okay in my city. Flying. My city. Look how we move, standing on business.